Anyway, this won't be a long video at all. This is not the temple. This is just strictly me. You don't see my light on. I'm not at my desk. I'm right in front of my computer in my car. Driving. I just left a transition service for a good friend of mine. And preacher preached a sermon and was titled The Eternal Renovation. The Eternal Renovation. Did a great job with it. Made his points short, concise, but very clear. And shout out to my friend Pastor Baylor for doing what I asked. However, because of who has transitioned, I have to do what I would do with him after a service like today. And this should answer any questions why I do not wish to preach on anybody's program. I'm glad that I'm not a well-known public figure. I'm happy to know that I'm not well known among the masses, right? That way I could be among people who don't know who I know, and they can speak freely. What happened today after the service was an atrocity. A straight atrocity. So I'm not going to try to steal my friend's topic. I just want to change one word in it. A lot of preachers, people who call themselves the head of the ecclesiastical body, needs internal renovation. How can you call yourself a church leader, a servant of God, brother, friend of Jesus Christ, and in a grieving family's time of need, you have the audacity to talk about a family member in a negative way, and then, well, I don't care, can he not say what kind of statement is that? It don't matter, can he not say, who cares? Today is not your day. It is not your day. This is why, see, if I know pastors, right? I've been around preachers, right? Who talked about certain people, who talked about certain things, but they did it among their own group. You don't know who I know, and you don't know how much I could have been offended by what you said behind this man's back. But yet you said it. Is this what Jesus would do? Like, seriously, somebody tell me I could be freaking wrong. And if I'm wrong, I just might need to change my whole thought process. But this is what Jesus would do. Talk junk about someone in their time of need and be like, so what? They're not saved anyway. And the comfortability of using that statement to justify your feelings toward a person. Come on now. But you say salvation. You say God's church. It's time for an internal renovation. because something's not right in you if you thought that at a time of a service where people are around, you could blatantly talk about another individual and say, so what? He not saved. Why would I want to be named among people who are comfortable doing such stupid crap as that? Why would I want to call myself being a part of a brotherhood, if that's what you want to call it, that is comfortable doing something like that? I can't do it. I'm not comfortable, right? Because I don't care what your salvation status is, because your salvation is not up to me. Your salvation is not up to the church leader. Your salvation is a personal relationship that you have. I don't care what I think about your relationship. That is not my call to make. People have gotten so freaking prideful that they believe they can tell you where you are in your walk with God. People really, really need an internal renovation, because they really, really are out here in these streets messed up. My condolences to the family. I just had to get off my chest because I felt a way, and I can't look at things that are wrong and like stay quiet about it. The person who transitioned would not allow me to do that. The person who transitioned would not have done that. So to all the preachers, pastors, bishops, elders, whatever you call yourselves, how about be a little more careful in your judgment of other people and look internally and renovate yourself. Grace, love, and peace.